Hello friends, welcome back to CK2 with me. So, I woke up today, I looked outside, and isn't this the start of that song that goes yeah, hey, hey, yeah, yeah, anyway. I looked outside and it's like completely white. I live in Sweden, for anyone who doesn't know, and we have had a set of very bad winters lately. We haven't had much snow, but it's like completely covered in snow outside right now. And I had to go outside at 6 AM today to go to work. And then I came back at around 10 AM. And let me just tell you, it's like 12 degrees below 0 Celsius, and it's like completely way out of my comfort zone. I just came home and I instantly put on some coffee, and then I like went to cuddle in my bed. That's what I did. Just went underneath the covers and like tried to heat up because it was like freezing outside. Anyway, you're not here for stupid anecdotes, you're here to see me fail at CK2, so here we go. I'm actually a pretty okay character at the moment. Right, we wrote a paper last time, and it's finished. I produced an excellent paper on fermentation. Sweet. Let's make some alcohol then. Wait. Don't Muslims not drink? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We can make fermented beans and soy. That's nice, right? I will send it out at once. Go. I don't know if the music is slightly too loud. It might just be me with my speakers. I might lower that slightly more. There we go. There's an epidemic running of measles, but at least it's not the plague. He accepts it. 1 out of 1, 2 out of 2. Wow, I like that eye patch. It had an eye on it. 3 out of 3. 4 out of 4. Come on, hit me. No! 4 out of 5. That's outrageous. Someone has inherited. Sleek. Sweet. Now we could go to war over the last part of Axum, the actual province of Axum. We could also do a regular old conquest, or we could attack Mr. Aram the Hammer of Arabia, take some provinces of him. We have people with a lot of claims. We could just do a regular old conquest, or tributize him to make him pay us money. Now tribute seems pretty good, but he's already under attack from one of my vassals, and he's attacking this. What was it? Ascalon? Ascalon, yeah. He's vassalizing them. That's pretty okay, I guess. How are you doing your Holy Roman Byzantine War to religiously liberate Croatia, eh? That's a new thing I haven't seen. Religious liberation, eh? What is Serbia? Okay. Yeah, Poland only has 1 head. Serbia has 2 heads because they claim to be the Byzantine Empire or something. I don't remember. It's the East Roman Empire splinter factions, I think. Success! Enough peers have endorsed my paper, and so the order has accepted it into its library. As a result, my standing with the order has increased immeasurably. Give me a second here. You know the deal by now. Mr. Me forgets to put on a timer. Anyway, I possess a great mind, 75 prestige and 2 learning and 100 esoteric knowledge. Can I do, let's perform a scrying, because I want to die. Use some crushed copper. I see a storm. I can almost hear it. Oh, it's actually raining. But I still see a thunderstorm. Marvelous. This is clearly... How is that a good omen? I mean, okay. I take that back. We live in a very warm and like completely desolate and desert region. So I guess a thunderstorm would be a sign of good fortune. So I take that back. That is a marvelous omen. How is the... Yes! They're spreading trade routes. Fantastic! Let's see here... it doesn't show up here. But the Socotra thing here, it's essentially just increasing the value of the trade routes. Trade zone, rather. That's fantastic. I love it. Now we are set up in a way for us to turn into a Taoist nation. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm a little bit tongue-tied today. I don't know why. It just happens like that. We're set up to become a Taoist nation. Our first son, who was complete trash, died, and our second son, who's also complete trash but better, is also set up. Did you lose ambitious? No, you just don't like me because I'm an infidel. That's perfectly fine. It's going to be a very tumultuous period when we inherit as the Taoist character, but because we're going to have to revoke all titles and force convert people, we're going to have to spend a lot of money on that. We're 56-year-old. We could build a war chest if we wanted to for war taxes. That might be a thing we could do. We would have to get 700 gold. That's 1 gold away, so pff, go ahead. My lord, it seems that Prince Bishop Thietmar of Mainz has finally decided to come out of hiding. Why? Oh, he's my rival. Okay, that's why I got a message. And we fulfilled the ambition. Fantastic. 10 years, right? The war taxes? No, 5 years. Something. Could go on a Hajj, we could observe Ramadan, but we don't need to. Why aren't these never fixed? Could expel Jewry if we wanted to. She should learn to be temperate. Did she become temperate? No, she became envious. And she's depressed. I'm sorry. You're actually a pretty good character, I think. Let's get you to be a steward. We got a... Everyone knows that I have spent years and years directing the work on my book. When today I am presented with the final product excellent, I commend my scribes while I gently lead through modest measures. Fantastic. Another book for the collection. Ah! General Kenobi! A fine addition to my collection. Does anyone remember that movie? I like the Clone Wars. I'm not a big fan of Star Wars, but the Clone Wars just struck with me. I'm an old Battlefield 2 player, so it went fine with that sense. I like the scale of the war. I had no feelings towards any of the rest of the movies because the Space Wizards didn't really, it's not good science fiction in my books. Anyway, perhaps I have found my calling, question mark. Now, what was the modest measure book? Monthly wealth +1. Fantastic. And +1 stewardship. One of the great houses died off. Yep. So now this guy who's pretty... Wow, you're actually pretty good. He's now leading one of the houses underneath this guy. You'll have cancer, my good sir. I am sorry. Any tech? No tech. How about laws? We could do some laws, especially since there's nothing here, so we shall do this. My son has become decadent. No. Straighten up, dude. My My son, Prince Shamir of Yemen, understands that he is living a life of haram and has assured me that he is committed to changing his ways. Fantastic! You're a very smart man. He is content in life. I wonder why he became decadent. Is it because he's proud? I don't actually know. House Assam, our did must stay pure, indeed. Autosave every half year on the 4th of January and 4th of July, I think. No, it's June. 4th of June. What is this nation? Azerbaijan? Cool. It's a funky blue, purple, grey color. Africa is still doing their thing here. Khorasan is growing out of control, but it's led by a 4-year-old now, so we're safe for the time being. We could send a physician. Would you like that? Would like that. Uh-oh, we have a faction again. Is this one of you? Shiva. They want to install Prince Shaiban for Abyssinia. Oh, that's an interesting thing. He is mad arrested. Demand religious conversion. $12,000 men on their side. It's perfectly fine. Now become the court physician then. Yes, good. Now continue researching tech. How is the... we're still above the retinue cap. I think I should just stockpile money until I die, because we're gonna need all the money we can get to hire mercenaries. Caliph died, it's perfectly fine. I have a grandson. Sinu. Huihu. Fantastic name. I did a little bit of a mistake when I married my I thought this guy was gonna inherit, but it's still a mistake. I should have gotten an imperial marriage for him. But I mean, genius is pretty good. Barracks are rolling in, giving us more troops than the faction. Also one dropped out. Formed an alliance. Demont and Jalil. Fantastic. Things are just very calm. I think we will need to grow a little bit more in order to become the end goal is essentially to form the Chinese government form, the Chinese Empire. And for that I think you need 180. I think it's just a regular custom empire, so I think it's 180 holdings. And so we could just fill out some empty holding slots, I guess, in our nations. Like, there are plenty of holding slots empty. That's a thing we could do, especially down here, maybe. The former... Okay, they have filled up pretty well. Anyway, that's a thing we could spend our money on to grow without having to go to war, but like, for example, this province here, Axum, would be very good to just snag, especially since he's at war. Oh dear, Christians are encroaching. Uh-oh. Tripolitania wants Alexandria, but he's winning. Prince Nikitas of the Byzantine Empire. It has a prepared invasion of Nubia. Prepared invasion, eh? Of Nubia. That could be pretty good, right? Because if he takes Nubia, then I'll have a border with an Orthodox ruler. We could holy war for something. That would be pretty good. Pretty good. Holy war for Alexandria. Build a laboratory, sure. My courtier, he must learn on his own, I thought. There we go. Construct a laboratory and acquire ingredients. We shall go to the marketplace again. Could raise a training's honor guard, but I don't want to, for science. For science! Secrecy is of great importance, as the experiments I will perform in my laboratory may both frighten the ignorant and tantalize my fellow alchemists. To keep intruders away, laboratories are often built deep within a castle, but a more accessible building would likely be more efficient. I don't know what triggers the third event that is like a remote location, an extensive large building. But I will build up a large laboratory. He should seek to be more ambitious, and he is. Fantastic. Better get started on finding some ingredients, and we beat the rebels. Rebel scum! Let us execute him. He was crucified. Ugh, that was horrifying. I aim higher than any of those has come before me. Fantastic. Can I rank up? Not yet. Sometimes the difference identifying success can be as hard as achieving it. Many metals and other substances are so alike that only an expert can tell them apart. To avoid mishaps, perhaps it would be best to invest in a rich library. Indeed. My librarians shall have all the money. Just take all the money. Not all pottery is suited for the kind of alchemical work I do. My experience requires both the most porous orange pottery that can absorb components in the crucible and the dark and highly fire-resistant pots in which even the strongest metal can be melted. Do you melt metal in pottery? I thought it was just an iron holding. I don't know. Good quality does come at a higher price, however. Only the best would be good enough. I've said this already. Holy Tripoli. Now he's got a major revolt on his hands. Will that break off? It did, but it didn't take action with him, or I would have sniped it. I find 2 ingredients, it's brimstone and tin. Okay. I was doing something, yes, I was gonna build... let's not just stockpile the money, let's build a new city to get more money. The glass in which I keep my concoctions is brittle and breaks easily. This may be tolerable for beakers and other dispensable glass, but earlier today a giant alembic shattered into 1,000 pieces after having been heated carelessly by one of my helpers. You must only ever buy the most expensive and durable glass. Indeed. We have lots of desert around us, so sand shouldn't be an issue. Mosque has been built. Local smiths do not seem to appreciate the greater care that must be taken to create the kind of tools we need to work the fires of my laboratory. Perhaps in time they would learn, but so far the results have been most disappointing. We must import the tools we need. Kasbah, and the provoking things. The ambitions of a sultan. After months of hard work and considerable amount of money spent, the laboratory of Azam ibn Mirza Aradid is the envy of anyone who wishes to delve into this deeper secrets of life. This office of alchemy allows the sultan to perform any experiment that has so far been documented and is a testament to his great ambitions in the field. As above, so below. work. It's just begun. Is that given up? Yes, rank up. Now we are going to wait. Hopefully, we will have enough time in our life to write our own Opus Magnum. I don't know how it works, if you can have two active at the same time, but we will endeavor to push further. My niece, ooh, I would like that, but I would also not like that, so you shall be a steward. Sorry. With that, I will thank you guys for watching and see you next time.